Hey gang, we're here for our 24 minutes full body AMRAP. I'm going to add the exercise list to the description as well as the playlist, but this is extremely travel friendly. You can do really this whole workout with a moderate set of dumbbells. I'll say I'll probably be using my 15s the most. I do have a 25-pound plate, which I'm not sure I'm going to use. I have 20-pound dumbbells, and I have some 30s, and I think the only thing I might pick up 30s for would be squats. Honestly, other than that, I'll probably be using just my 15s. We've got squats, we've got A-frame abs, we've got renegade rows, man makers, a bunch of core work, we've got some body weight stuff, we've got overhead lunges, so we've got a lot of core in this upper body, or full body AMRAP. So if you're looking for a core cardio focused AMRAP, this is going to be the best one to complete, repeat, and try to just get a little bit better every single time. Try to refine and fine tune your form every single time, and try to just keep improving and just keep moving quickly, because the more you can keep your heart rate up all throughout, the harder you're going to work, the more intensity you're going to bring, which is, you know, really the whole point of an AMRAP. I'm going to get my timer set up right away. We're not going to have a lot of time for a warm-up. I took about 5 minutes prior to hitting play to warm up. We'll do another 3 minutes of dynamic stretching together, and then we're going to get right into it. Because I really want to stick to 30 minutes. Make sure you've got a little bit of room. Top of that mat, reach it up nice and tall. This feels really good right here. This just feels really good. Oh, and AMRAP is also a really great opportunity to set your own playlist that you might be excited about. If you've got some new music on a playlist, that's a great way to kickstart motivation, because you're going to know the moves and you're going to be in charge of counting reps anyway. So you're not going to need to hear a lot of me. In fact, every AMRAP you don't hear a lot of me because I'm working hard. And that's the whole point. Lock in those hips, engage the core. In your warm-up, I want you focused on bringing awareness to that core so that you can stay engaged, okay? If you keep your core engaged throughout an entire workout, you're lowering the risk of a back injury significantly. So it's not just about aesthetics, although if your goal is a six-pack, great. That's going to welcome that goal for you and make it a little bit easier. But it's about functionality, okay? This last inchworm, I want you to stay in your high plank. And I want a big step. Open up those hips, drop the back knee. Reach it up nice and tall. Drop that elbow down and in. Reach it up again. Ugh. Step it back. Down dog pedal if that feels good for you. I love a good calf stretch, personally. Hips forward, big step other side. Oh my goodness. My hips are tight. Woo! I'm going to give you an extra bonus 30 seconds to stretch out anything that feels relevant for you to stretch out while I demo one ab move that I don't think we've ever done before together. So I'm going to demo that for you. We are starting with squats, just FYI. So if you've got any tightness in the hips, hamstrings, glutes, or quads, maybe you prioritize like a pigeon stretch, or something that's going to help you really open up the hips or stretch the glutes out, like a figure four or a pigeon. For A-frame abs, we're gonna sit, I'll show you the modification as well as the progression. So modification, heels down, knees up, and you're basically going from one side, press it up, come down to the other side. So sort of like a Russian twist with a press in the center, okay? So we've got 15 reps of that. If you need a progression, lift those heels. That's gonna be tough, okay? That's gonna test your balance, your core strength. I wouldn't go super heavy if you're planning on progressing. So if I were to progress, I would probably grab a 15 or a 20-pound dumbbell. But that's the move, okay? So we've got 15 squats into those A-frame abs, 15 reps of those, 10 renegade rows, 8 man makers, 20 frog heel taps. Frog heel taps, I don't know if we've done these before either. So C-curve in that spine. Starting out in a tabletop crunch position. So you're gonna actually like open up the hip flexors, tap the heels, come to center, tap the heels, boom, boom, boom. All right. So we have 20 total. You can do 10 reps every time you come together and tap. That'll be 20 reps, or you just count to 20 reps. Oblique crunches are after that, 10 each side, 8 overhead lunges, and 8 clam shells each side. So I'll be impressed if we get through a bunch of rounds. I hope that we do because it's 24 minutes, but we still want quality reps over quantity and have some sort of tracking system in place so that you can track every single round, get credit for it. 15 squats. Full range of motion squats. Keep the knees slightly bent at the top of that rep. Don't lock anything out. A-frame abs. Five more. Good shit. Renegade rows. Now, if you need to bend those knees and modify, bend the knees, or you can opt to just stand up and hinge from the hip in a regular bent over row. This is definitely a progression, okay? So we've got 10 per side. Get a nice wide base, like I've got, if you need it, so that you're not pulling like a lawnmower and opening up the shoulders. The goal is to stay balanced, keep the core engaged all throughout. Coming into 8 man makers. If you need to modify, step it back, step it in, press it up, and then come back, step, step. If not, if you're good, boom, boom, 1. We've got 8 total. Pretty sure I did one extra. It's all good. We got core. Love the core section of the workout. Here we go. C curve in that spine. Crunch position. Halfway there. Last one, good, same position. We are coming into an oblique crunch, 10 per side. Switch it up. I know that it's tempting, right, to speed through abs. I'm going to need you to slow it down, slow the tempo down so you feel every rep working. Good. We've got overhead lunges, 8 per side. And then we finish with our clamshells. So lots of core. If you don't think that you're keeping core engaged in an overhead lunge, well, you would be mistaken there. Switch it up. On tracks, not a tightrope. Clamshells. Modification. You're here, opening and closing the clamshell, heels together, knee comes up, progression, boom. Almost like your knee is being pulled by a string, pulling the hip as well as that top leg. Glutes and core. Eight. Woo! 7 minutes in to this 24-minute AMRAP. All right, round 1 is done. We're on to round 2. We know the moves. All right, I'm going to move a little bit quicker now. You know what's coming. You know the number of reps. You hopefully know what weight selection is good for you. Five more. A-frame abs. 5 more. All right, renegade row time. 10 each, 20 total. Get a wide enough base. Frog heel taps. 20. Good, last one. Whew. Single leg oblique crunch, 10 per side. Knee touching that opposite elbow. Good, overhead reverse lunge. Clamshells, 8 and 8. Guess what? We are 12 minutes in or halfway through. Which means we better get through at least 2 more rounds. At least. Because round 1, I was stopping, instructing, talking. Woo! Glutes and core on fire here. Round 2. Moving on to round 3. Hardest round in any workout right here. 2 more. Oh, shit. Now, we're still looking at quality over quantity, okay? So, even if that means dropping to a lighter set of weights or body weight, I just moved up in weight because I felt like I could. But if you are sacrificing your form at all, in any way, do not sacrifice form just to pick up heavier weights. Halfway. Two more. Second, we are in core. I'm so ready for core. Here we go. Halfway. Switch. Ten. Good. Overhead reverse lunges. Woo! Starting at this side this time. 8 clamshells either side. Minute 18 of 24. Switcheroo, quick little butt spin. All right, that is round 3, and we're moving into round 4, potentially the last round, depending on how we do. We're in minute 19 of 24. Let's go. I say we finish at least this full round. Five more. A-frame abs. This is where having a ball and playlist really does come into play. Here we go, focus. We've got 4 minutes, or less than 4 minutes remaining in this entire workout. We're in round number 4, let's go. (21 of 24). See curve in that spine? Let's go, overhead lunges. (23 of 24). Round 4, we're about to be done. Starting that 5th round. "60 seconds on the clock." Round 4 is done. Starting round 5. Come on, let's finish these squats at least. Five more. Uh, 75 squats. Done. Done. A-frames. Good. For 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Till failure. Oh, shit. That's what it looks like forcing the body past adaptation. When you push and you find your limit and you push past it, week after week, you just increase that ceiling. Soon, you will be completely limitless. You will have literally no way of mentally holding yourself back anymore. Because mentally, you will have removed all of the physical limitations that you thought you had in your way. And that's my goal for everybody, to train without fear. What would your potential look like if you had no fear or doubt? And that's the reality, is there's no limits. There's limits that you put on yourself, and there's limiting beliefs that really aren't reality. So way to show up, way to slay, way to push your body to the max. Rest, hydrate, eat, stretch, move. Slay the rest of your day. You do hard things, obviously, you just did. And I'll see you next time.